Hello, Sistas fans. We are back. We are back. We are back. It has been 3 to 4 months, and we are finally back with Sistas Season 9, Episode 1. And I'm not gonna lie, this episode, it was Sisters. I mean, at this point, what do we expect from the show? Like, I wasn't really gonna come back to review it, but I promise you guys I will review it tonight. So why not? You know what I'm saying? I've watched the show since day one. Might as well finish it out. But it just what has went on this episode is the reason why I did not miss this show, and I'm not really excited for this season. Oh my god, I just can't believe I'm signing up for a whole nother season of this BS. Like, seriously, it's like, when does it end? I guess when the show ends, huh? But let me get off my little rant and let's just get right into the episode, child. So, boom, the episode starts off where it ended last season with Hudson Jasmine and Hudson pointing a gun at Andy and Gary. Hudson shooting Jasmine, and then Zach walks in, and then Zach and Hudson and Gary start tumbling over the gun, and then someone gets shot. So then it comes back. Hudson's on the floor. I guess he didn't get shot. I mean, they said he got shot, but I don't know. I didn't really see him get shot, and they ended up taking him to jail. But Hudson, I guess he got shot, but not really too badly. I don't know. But Gary was hiding, shaking like a little, you know what I'm saying? And then the cops show up. They arrest Hudson, and they start asking questions and stuff. And basically, they want Andy and Zach to go down to Ted's office, but they don't really want to go. And Zach ends up taking Andy to the house. So then Zach and Andy are at the house. They're trying to reach Fatima, and they're trying to get some reception because y'all forgot it's still the blackout. So they're trying to get some reception. They're trying to figure out what's going on, but they're not getting nothing. So then Zach tries to charge his phone. That's not working either. So then Zach and Andy are talking, whatever. So then I guess Andy's in the room getting dressed, and Zach is still trying to get his phone. So he's calling Andy. She's not answering. So he walks in the room while she's getting dressed, and he walks in on her naked. Now, why that scene was relevant, I don't know. It was kind of awkward. It was kind of unnecessary, but okay. He walks in on her naked, and then obviously they have an awkward exchange after, and this and that and the third. So then, Fatima is rushing Karen to the hospital, and they're stuck in traffic. So, they're stuck in traffic, and then Fatima finally gets Karen to the hospital, and the nurse is playing games. The nurse is just like, which I get it, it's a blackout, so you guys are blacked out, but I just feel like the way they were treating Karen, they were just trying to brush it off like it wasn't a big deal and this and that and third. But Karen's saying that something's not feeling right. She's feeling chills, and the nurse is basically just trying to brush it off. So then finally they get a black nurse, and the black nurse finally gets them seen into a room. And then when the doctor comes, he says that she's bleeding, but it's normal for pregnancy and it shouldn't be a big deal. And he's just trying to brush it off. And then Karen's mom shows up saying that she called Aaron and that he's on the way. And Fatima says she called everybody and left voice messages. So then let's just get to Serena and Rich. Serena, as we know what happened last season, Serena catches Rich and Penelope having sex. And then, it's the aftermath. She's mad about it. She's like, what the hell? Da, 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 da. Penelope comes out basically saying, oh, girl, it was just sex. Calm down. I'm not your friend. I don't owe you no loyalty, which is true. But at the same time, it's like, Serena, you broke up with Rich, so you're mad that he went to go sleep with another girl that same day. Now, granted, I mean, girl, it was a little weird for him to sleep with Penelope, but if y'all broken up, that's their business. No shade. So, Serena, you really have no reason to be mad. So, that was kind of stupid. So then Serena's mad or whatever, and then she goes back and forth with Penelope and Rich. And Rich basically saying they mean anything, he'll just sleep with her to get, her out their mind, whatever. And, Sabrina just storms off mad. So then we get to Danny and Tony. So Tony is telling Danny that about the job opportunity he has in Alaska. And he's basically saying that he can either go to Alaska and they have a long distance, and Danny's like, no, that's not going to be options. Either he chooses Alaska or her, basically what she's saying. So then, Tony's conflicted, and then Danny's like, well, let me help you change your mind. They end up having sex. So then, so then, um, back at Karen's place, Karen listens to the voice messages that Fatima sent her, and basically, they rush Karen. So basically, Andy and Zach rush to the hospital. Sabrina listens to her voice message in the car. She rushes to the hospital. Danny listens to her voice message after having sex with Tony, and she rushes to the hospital. So then, at the end of the episode, Aaron arrives with balloons. He's happy. He's like, "Oh my God, are the babies here?" Like, but then they're like, "No, something's wrong. Something's wrong." So he looks into the room and he sees that Karen is bleeding out, and he looks worried. So that's how the episode ended. So that was the end of this episode. Like I said, it wasn't really much. It seems like they're going to drag this whole Karen pregnancy thing out, the labor thing, whatever. But I guess I will see you guys next week for episode 2.